Hey, it's Tony Freakin Fonte. How you doing? All right, I hope you're as excited as I am to jump into this next new episode of the Tony Freakin Fonte Show, Running Through Pain. That's what we're going to talk about. So I want you to get some popcorn, sit down, because you know it's the signature Tony Freakin Fonte style, taking pain and having fun with a painful experience, mixing those two together. So you're going to get the funny story, the funny video, and then we're going to tie together the story of where that comes from. Then you're going to get a couple tips on what you can do to begin eliminating pain and finding more freedom in your life, breaking the cycle of suffering and building amazing relationships with your daughters, because that is what I am about, helping you find freedom. All right, grab your popcorn. You don't want to miss it. Sit your butt down, and we'll see you soon at the end. Unlovable.
Ugh. Unworthy.
Ugh. Unvaluable.
Ugh. Undeserving.
Oh. Insecure.
Oh. Shame.
Oh. Inadequate.
Oh. Not enough.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
Nope. It's my pain.
No, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
I don't want it, but I don't want to let go of it either.
I don't want to let go.
It's all mine. I don't know what to do without it.
Give me it.
No, it's mine.
I like chicken.
What does this have to do with it? What does that have to do with this?
I don't know. I just want my pain.
I want my pain. I don't want it. I can't live without it. Kylie, what are you doing?
I'm killing my pain. Tree pose.
Cheers. Goodbye, pain.
Dad, what are you doing?
Does it look like I'm doing? I'm killing my pain.
Hey, Dad, can you come and watch this new dance?
Can you give me 5 minutes? I gotta get this done.
Okay. Dad, it's been 5 minutes already. Can you please watch my new dance?
I gotta get this done. 5 more minutes.
Fine. Dad, what are you doing?
I'm killing my pain. I'm a warrior.
Dad, seriously, what is going on?
I gotta get this done. I'm doing this for you. I'm working so hard for you to make sure that you have everything you need. And in reality, what I'm doing is I'm doing it for me because I don't want to deal with the pain. So I'm killing my pain here. So, okay? I love you, pain. I just love you so much. I love you so much. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Oh.
Whoa, bro, what was that? Took it too far. Not cool, man.
Hey, it's Tony Freakin Fonte again. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little show that we put together for you. All right, so as most of you know, if you don't, if you're new here, great, you're gonna get a first-hand experience on this. So these stories that I come up with, these videos and these movies that I come up with, the shows that I come up with, they are based off of true, actual stories that I have encountered in my own life. If you don't know this, I used to suffer from anger, resentment, bitterness, toxic insecurity, and it riddled me. And it kept me from having an amazing relationship with my daughter, especially after my wife died in 2011. It's been 8 years I've been raising my daughter. And I wasn't the dad that she needed, and I wasn't the man that I wanted to be. I tried and tried and tried and never got there. And now it seemed like this is just who I am. I'm going to suffer financially. I'm going to suffer in business. I'm going to suffer as a dad. I'm just a freaking angry Italian guy. And this is just who I am, and this is what it's going to be. And then I asked myself a question one day. Actually, 4.5 years ago, I asked myself a question. And the answer to that question scared me. So much so that I went on a freaking mission to change the dynamic of how I showed up, changed who I was, and started getting to the root cause of what was causing that anger, what was causing the insecurities. And the question was this: Tony, Kylie's going to choose a guy like you someday and marry him. If she were to choose today, would you be happy with that choice? I got mad and cried at the same time because I was like, no, I wouldn't be. I'd kill him. Then my response to myself was, well, Tony, she's watching you. You got work to do. And I went on a mission. I went on a journey just to deal with my anger. That's all I wanted to deal with, was deal with the anger. I saw what it did to my brother. I saw what it did to my dad. And I said I was done. I was breaking the cycle. I had no idea what that word meant back then. But I do now. Because of the journey that I've walked through, the tools and experience that I have gained, and the wisdom that I have gained from walking through just wanting to deal with anger. And I unleashed and I peeled all these layers back of all the pain, all the suffering that I was living back from my childhood with my dad, back through my own experiences, the stuff I was telling myself, thinking that my reality, my physical reality, was all there is, not realizing that the inner world reflects the outer world. I should say your outer world. Let me rewind that. The outer world reflects the inner world. When I began going within, just like I did with the anger, all this pain started coming up. And I began healing that pain. And I broke the cycle of suffering from generations and generations and generations past. And I broke that cycle, and now going forward, the generations going forward will benefit greatly from me taking a stand to end the anger, so that can create freedom in my life. Freedom with mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, with time, with love, financially. And the most important thing was I became the dad my daughter needed. And I became the man that I always dreamed that I wanted to be, but thought it was way out of my reach, or didn't think I deserved it. Instead of running from my pain and going this way, I did something different. And this is the first step, is I stopped running from it. You saw in this video a lot of funny different things of working and eating and drinking and working out. And just totally like, oh, I don't want to deal with my pain, because we're taught that. Run from your pain. It's too painful. I don't want to deal with it. Or get over it, or man up. Or many other words and things we do just to push it off. Get your mind stronger than your emotions. But I promise you this, if you do not allow your emotions, allow your experiences to fully process through your body, you don't just get over it. You don't just move on. Just because you are putting your pain in something else to get your mind off of it, doesn't mean that it's going to go away. And those emotions are stored down and trapped and blocked, and that is what leads your life. No matter what you try to do, try to move forward, it's always going to be there to bring you back. You do not attract what you want, what you think. You become what you think. But it's because you feel it. You are what you feel. And if you do not want the current reality, your current life as it is right now, if you do not want to be the same anymore, you have to feel differently. You have to embrace the physical side, the emotional side, the mental side. That's the key, the missing piece. You want freedom in your life, start dealing and working with your emotions. Stop running from your pain. That's the key. Stop it. Stop putting your efforts into something else and think that you can work your way out of it. You may become successful. You may become doing different things. But you won't be fulfilled and you won't have true freedom because that pain will still have a hold of you. What I recommend instead, and this is exactly what I did, especially with anger. Yes, it is freaking painful. Yes, it hurts. There's no real way to go around it. But we always try to find these shortcuts to go around it. And I even had clients ask me, can I just go around the pain? I don't want to go through it. And I say, no. If you want true freedom, you're going to walk into it. You're going to embrace it. You're going to honor the pain. Because that pain, all it's doing is telling you what needs to be healed on the inside. If you heal on the inside, you have freedom. To have the life that you've been dreaming of, the life that you want, and live it the way that you want. You don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to hustle or grind. That's just trying to prove something, trying to work your way there. You don't have to be stressed and overwhelmed and frustrated and depressed and sad and all these other emotions that keep ourselves down. Rise up. Stand up. But the only way to do that is to embrace your pain. Head on. Instead of making your enemy, make it your friend. You don't go overboard and say, oh, I love you like we did in the video. I was taking that, just put a dramatic effect onto that. But honor it. Thank it. Because every little experience that you have encountered throughout your life has got you to the point where you are right now. And every experience that you have encountered and gone through and dealt with is going to help you get to the next level if you allow it to. Don't run from it. Embrace it. The reason I am where I am today is because I began embracing my pain. Not from a cognitive standpoint, but from a spiritual standpoint. Yes, emotions are spiritual because it's energy. We are all energy. Start looking within. Stop pushing the pain away. Start embracing it, honoring that pain, and watch your life unfold. I promise you, it'll be worth it. You're going to be mad. You're going to cry. And you're going to laugh. And sometimes you're going to do all three at the same time. And maybe it's scary for you to try to do that, to embrace the pain. Maybe you're dealing with all this anxiety, which is all fear-based. And you can eliminate the anxiety. Maybe it's just, oh my gosh, that is so big, I don't know if I can do it. You can, if you understand who you truly are and how powerful you are. You can create the life that you want. You can create the people, the outcomes, all of it. Yes, it is in your control. You're creating your life right now, whether you want to believe it or not. You're creating it based off your current mental and emotional and physical state. And as you change that, and as you move up the consciousness level, as your energy shifts and changes, by embracing the pain, honoring that pain, walking into those pains, that's so situations, so you can fully heal from it and process the emotions, that's when you have freedom. If you would like some help on that, if you would want someone to walk beside you, guide you on this journey of embracing your pain to find healing so you can have freedom in your life, every single area of your life, freedom. Break the cycle of suffering. and build an amazing relationship with your daughters. If this is what you want and you want someone to walk with you, someone who's done it, someone who's continuing to do it because it never ends. I'm certainly not perfect and I certainly haven't arrived. Reach out. Let's have a conversation. I have groups forming that allow you to not only learn how to embrace the pain, to heal, to move forward, but to have a tribe of people that are in your corner cheering you on, that have the same thing in common. There's magic in groups. Reach out. I'll put a link below so you can complete the form to see if you're a good fit. And if it's not, maybe it's for somebody else. Or you can grab a copy of my book, New Beginnings. You can get that from my website as well. I don't have a copy of the book. I wish I did. Anyway, New Beginnings. If that's where you want to start, that's the foundational work I use to get to where I am. The work I do now is even more magical. It's deeper. Yes, it's spiritual because we're spiritual. Purpose is spiritual. Love y'all. Reach out if I can help you, serve you in any form or fashion, only when you are ready. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. See you on the next episode of the Tony Freakin Fonte Show.